The dog's bell. John's dog was a bad dog. It bit people frequently. John had great concern about this. It was not an appropriate way to a dog to behave. His friends in the village always expected the dog to bite them. They knew about John's dog behavior in the village. None of the people wanted to go to John's house. John tried to instruct the dog behave, but it never worked. He tried to be patient and teach the dog to be calm. That also didn't work. John didn't want to punish the dog. How was I stop my dog's bad habit? John asked himself. John's friends came to talk to him about the issue. During the important meeting, his friend said, "The people in the village asked me to represent them. We want the dog to stop its habit. I put it better than the dog next. This way, we would hear the dog coming down the street." John thought this was a great idea. Now people can stay away from the dog. It would not be able to bite anyone anymore. The dog liked the bell too. People look at him when they heard the bell. This made the dog very content. He liked the song the bell played when he walked. One day, John's dog strolled the village and met some other dogs. He wanted to want the bell like him, but they laughed at his bell. They said the bell made people avoid him. John's dog shook his head. "No, they look at me because I like the bell." The other dog said, "You have the wrong idea what makes you popular. Of course they like the bell. It tells them where you are so you can avoid you. You're able to buy them anymore." You see, being popular isn't something positive when it's for the wrong reason. Wallace, aware. If you are aware of something badly belong, continue error experience field hurt, judgment, likely, normal, rare, regret, reside, regard, rose is visible, wide. The jackal is a wild dog with a big black bag. It derived in the desert. But how did the jackal get his black bag? This was how it happened. One day, when the jackal saw a girl, she saw getting a bundle. She was not a normal child. She was a rare and beautiful sunchild. She was bright and warm like the sun. The child told the jackal a smile. She said, "Jackal, I have been relaxing the river for too long. I must get home soon. When I let go and you first, you will let me get me home more quickly." Then she requested, "Will you carry me? If you do, I'll get you a gift. This necklace belongs to me, but I will give it to you." The wild jackal agreed. So did the sunshine sat on the dog's back. They started to warm, but soon the jackal fell ill. The sunshine was very hot on his neck. The heat was hurting it back very badly. "I make a terrible error in judgment," he thought. He didn't ever reach in the area so after to get off, but she did not. The jackal bag continued to get hotter and hotter. He got to get away from the sunshine, so he made his plan. First, he ran as far as he could. He hoped the sun trial would fall off, but she did not. So when the sun trial got looking at the sky, not aware of the jackal's next plan, he jumped in the field of flower. At the result, the trial rolled off his back. The jackal ran away. But the sun trial left a mark on the jackal's back, a visible black mark. Ever since his appearance with the sunshine, the jackal has its black bag. Advantage: cross, choice, community, dead, distant, skip, phrase, follow, fried, ghost, individual, individual, act, reach, return, arrive, upset voice, weather, wise, a nice woman lived by that river. She loved children. She wanted to help them in any way. She loved the community, and everyone in the community loved her. She lived a very long time and became very wise. When she died, she became a ghost. She was dead, but every night to attend to her community. She wanted to have children and not to cause them fright, as she had a scary voice. Children, but the girl was the good one. She only scared them to help them. One night, some children and the dog were playing by the river. They were having fun with the bed, but they were far from home. Then the weather became bad. The rain and rain, the river rising at very dark. The children knew the log. They needed to go north, but they didn't know what the direction at or when the moon came out. They saw a ghost by the river. The girl said, "Go away." The children felt great fright. At the noise the ghost, then the girl blew the closest. He out again. Go away. The children became very upset. Some of them began to cry and knew that a tribe. They can escape or they can stay and think this girl individual and the dog. The children ran a long distance away. The girls brought them from all the way. Finally, the children reached home. They were very happy. Soon the river riser and riser and very dangerous. The goat can help the children survive. She has them to come rising on it. She also used the power to lead them home. Sometimes, meaning the girls had a bad news. A ghost can save their life. Allow, announce, decide, challenge, claim, addition, contribute, difference, revive, expert, famous, frost. Frost is a person's strength or power. Used his force to try and open the doors. Harm, lay, peace, freeze, protect, fence, certain. Therefore, the best friends, King Minor is very sick. His condition was getting worse. He had 3 sons. He loved them all. He had the one arrow who to become king. 2 of the princes took waiting outside the king. Theseus was the older and stronger. He thought his father could make him king. Helios, the second son, thought differently. He was the expert what happened. He thought the king could thrill him. When I'm king, Peter had told Pyrrhus, I'll let you contribute to a defense of our country. You can lead. Helios became angry. Father, no, I am famous for my sword too. You make me king. You, Theseus at the yell, we want to you. The king demands mine. Peleus gleamed. Father will give it to me, or are you forced to take it? Theseus made a sudden move to take out the sword. Then Peleus did the same. Beating me will be a challenge, Theseus said. Fight me now. The winner gets the kingdom. Peleus early, King Minor could hear his son fighting. The judges, Jason, stood beside. He said to his father's faintness. The king blamed him first on Jason John. Your brother fried too much. The king told him, I must protect my kingdom from all harm. They divided between them. The people won't know what to do. Bel bewildered. The lion below evil led them to reach him. Therefore, I make you new king. Your kindness said, oh, make it so special. It's like the difference between you and your brother. You can bring peace. They can. Then they can die. You easier and bury your heart that your youngest brother get king. They were surprised. They realized that the fighting was from. It kept them from saying goodbye to the father. They agreed to have Jason as the king. He was the best choice.